Blue light falling on your leather jacket. Taxi door slam while the rain keeps dancing. Lipstick stain on the edge of your coffee. You look tired but your eyes still caught me. Midnight buzz from the bars on 7th. Everybody talking but I barely listen. You move closer like a dangerous habit. I should run but I still let it happen. You say my name like a slow confession. Smoking perfume mixing in the tension. Street lights shaking on the puddle pavement. I can feel my good sense slowly breaking. Your fingertips tracing circles on me, like you already knew you would destroy me. Heartbeats louder than the music playing. Funny how the wrong thing feels amazing. One more drink and I might lose control. One more look and you already know this kind of fire never burns too slow. Tell me not to go. Tell me not to go. Blue neon kisses under poison skies. We were dancing like the world would die. Your voice melting through my spinning mind. Now I taste your name with every glass of wine. Blue neon kisses burning through my veins. Even morning couldn't wash the stain. I know loving you is paradise and pain. Still I do it all again. Hotel elevators humming in silence. You and me avoiding every question. Window fog while the city keeps breathing. We were temporary but we called it healing. I remember every little detail. Silver rings in your half-faded nail paint. How you laughed when I pretended distance. How you kissed away my resistance. You were chaos wrapped in soft emotion. I was drowning slow without noticing. Every warning sign became attractive. Every lonely night became addictive. Somewhere between honesty and impulse, we became the kind that never lasts long. Still I chase the ghost inside the memory, like your shadow still belongs to me. One more touch and my defenses fall. One more night and I forget it all. Maybe we were never safe at all. Still I hear you call. Still I hear you call. Blue neon kisses under poison skies. We were dancing like the world would die. Your voice melting through my spinning mind. Now I taste your name with every glass of wine. Blue neon kisses burning through my veins. Even morning couldn't wash the stain. I know loving you is paradise and pain. Still I do it all again. Now the sunrise cuts across my bedroom, and your side is colder than I want to admit. Every song inside this empty apartment sounds like another version of your goodbye. Keep replaying all the tiny moments, the cigarettes, the taxis, the reckless laughter. You said forever with your eyes half closed, like even you knew forever wouldn't stay. I should hate the way you left me restless, but part of me still worships every second. Maybe heartbreak has a beautiful flavor. Maybe that's why I keep pouring another. If you walk back through my door this instant, I'd probably ruin myself all over again. Blue neon kisses under poison and somehow it still smells like you. Your cologne's still living in my blankets, even after all the nights I changed them. 2 a.m. and everybody's sleeping, but my restless heart still keeps repeating all the reckless words we never meant right, all the blurry tears beneath the red lights. We were magic mixed with bad decisions. Still I miss the way you broke my rhythm. Cherry lipstick stains across the mirror. I look different every time you're near me. You had sadness hidden in your silence. I had loneliness disguised as violence. Against my better judgment, stay loyal to a fire that was built to spoil. Funny how the sweetest things can ruin every careful part of being human. I know you're dangerous, but your touch feels heaven sent. I know I'll regret every second after this. This velvet hangover won't let me sleep. Your memory crawls underneath my skin. I know your love was never meant for keeps. Still I let you in, still I let you in. This velvet hangover tastes bitter sweet, like heartbreak dancing slowly to the beat. Every lonely night just pulls me deeper in. Still I let you in. Rooftop conversations in the cold wind. You kept talking like the world was ending. I kept staring at your tired expression, trying not to fall into obsession. Every little flaw became attractive, every goodbye turned cinematic. You were never good at staying grounded, I was never good at turning down chaos. Now your messages arrive at midnight like temptation wrapped inside blue light. You say you miss me when you're feeling empty, then disappear before the morning hits me. And I pretend I don't still wait around for your footsteps or your reckless sound. Guess some ones prefer remaining open just to feel the possibility again. I know you're dangerous, but your kiss still feels like home. Even when you're gone, you still pull me close. This velvet hangover won't let me sleep. Your memory crawls underneath my skin. I know your love was never meant for keeps. Still I let you in, still I let you in. This velvet hangover tastes bitter sweet, like heartbreak dancing slowly to the beat. Every lonely night just pulls me deeper in. Still I let you in. Maybe I confuse destruction for passion. Maybe that's the reason I still crave you. Every warning sign looked beautiful on you. Every broken promise sounded romantic. Now the city glows outside my window, and every passing car reminds me of us. The way you used to pull me through crowded rooms like I was the only thing worth holding. I wonder if you ever really loved me, if I was just another temporary shelter. Still my body remembers every detail. The heat of your hands, the rhythm of your breathing. I hate how memory turns pain addictive. I hate how your ghost still feels alive here. This velvet hangover won't let me sleep. Your memory crawls underneath my skin. I know your love was never meant for keeps. Still I let you Yeah. Your goodbyes still floating in the hallway, like smoke that never really fades away. I keep hearing echoes of your laughter inside silence that arrived right after. Kitchen lights reflecting off the glasses. We were good at hiding all the fractures. Even while we slowly fell apart, you still knew exactly where to touch my heart. I was young enough to call it destiny. You were old enough to know what we'd become. Still, you held me like the world was ending. Still, I kissed you like you were the one. Funny how affection turns to poison when two damaged people call it love. Now the bed feels larger than the ocean, and the nights keep swallowing me whole. Every memory tastes too strong, even now that you're gone. I keep carrying you on, yeah. You're the aftertaste I can't erase, the last slow burn on my tongue. Every lonely song sounds just like us, even when the night is done. You're the aftertaste inside my veins, a beautiful kind of ache. No matter how much I drink or run, you're the one thing that remains. I remember cheap wine on your balcony, city noises humming underneath us. You kept tracing constellations on my skin, like you thought the stars belonged between us. Maybe we were only built for evenings. Maybe daylight always ruins fantasy. 'Cause every sunrise brought the distance, and every sunset brought you back to me. Now walk the same streets without purpose, passing bars that still remember us. Everybody else keeps moving forward, but my heart still pauses when you cross my thoughts. I hate how your absence feels magnetic. I hate how the pain still feels aesthetic. Guess some loves are meant to stay unfinished, so the memory keeps glowing forever. Every memory tastes too strong, even now that you're gone. I keep carrying you on. You're the aftertaste I can't erase, the last slow burn on my tongue. Every lonely song sounds just like us, even when the night is done. You're the aftertaste inside my veins, a beautiful kind of ache. No matter how much I drink or run, you're the one thing that remains. If I called you tonight, would you answer? Or would your silence finally free me? Sometimes healing feels more frightening than staying loyal to old heartbreak. The moonlight spills across the floorboards, and suddenly the room feels 17 again. Like we're still dancing recklessly barefoot, like nothing bad could ever touch us. But reality always arrives eventually, and dreams dissolve the moment morning enters. Still a part of me keeps your side open, still a part of me waits without admitting it. Baby, closure is just another story people tell themselves to sleep easier, because some loves never truly disappear, they just become softer ghosts. You're the aftertaste I can't erase, the last slow burn on my tongue. Every lonely song sounds just like us, even when the night is done. You're the aftertaste inside my veins, a beautiful kind of ache. No matter how much I drink or run, you're the one thing that remains. You're the echo after survive inside my mind, and the taste of you still won't disappear. At the Pink Motel, Pink Motel, glowing by the highway. You and me pretending we could stay. Cheap champagne and broken conversation, temporary love and desperation. Your heartbeat underneath the static, made disaster feel almost romantic. Every hour tasted like temptation. Every touch erased my hesitation. You said don't ask where this is going, like we both already knew the ending. Still I wrap my hands around your shadow, trying hard to stop the world from moving. Outside headlights blurred across the curtains. Inside we avoided being honest. Maybe lies sound softer after midnight. Maybe loneliness makes strangers sacred. Hold me close before reality arrives. Tonight I only want your eyes. At the Pink Motel, we forgot ourselves for a couple hours. We were heaven. At the Pink Motel, we were bad for help, but your love still felt like medicine. Even if tomorrow breaks the spell, I still want tonight. At the Pink Motel, morning coffee tasted bittersweet. You were half asleep across the sheets. I kept memorizing every detail, knowing memories were all we'd leave with. Radio songs drifting through the silence felt like soundtracks made for our ending. You looked beautiful and slightly distant, like your heart was already leaving. Funny how goodbye can feel seductive when you know the moment won't repeat. You kissed my forehead near the doorway, then disappeared into the city heat. Now every motel sign feels haunted, every neon light revives the feeling. I still drive those roads when I'm lonely, like I might somehow find you waiting. Hold me close before the daylight shows the truth. Tonight I only wanted you. At the Pink Motel, we forgot ourselves for a couple hours. We were heaven. At the Pink Motel, we were bad for health, but your love still felt like medicine. Even if tomorrow breaks the spell, I still want tonight. At the Pink Motel, I replay the scene inside my head. Now the rain against the windows, your tired smile, the way your fingers trembled slightly when you said you weren't good at staying. Maybe none of us are really stable. Maybe everybody's just pretending, searching for connection in the darkness, even if it only lasts an evening. Sometimes I still pass that old motel sign, and my chest reacts before my thoughts do. Like my body remembers what my mind lost, like my soul still sleeps beside you there. If I saw you standing in that doorway, I'd probably fall apart all over again. Because some nights become eternal, no matter how briefly they existed. At the Pink Motel, we forgot ourselves for a couple hours. We were heaven. At the Pink Motel, we were bad screen glowing in the darkness. Unread texting, quiet panic. You said space, but I heard distance. Funny how the silence gets gigantic. Every little thing became suspicious. Every late reply turned catastrophic. Maybe I was loving too intensely. Maybe you were loving too carelessly. City traffic leaking through the window while I spiral underneath the blankets. Trying not to call you after midnight, trying not to sound emotionally reckless, but your absence feels electrically heavy, like a room before the storm arrives. And my tired heart keeps blinking red now, running out of reasons to survive this. Tell me something honest, even if it hurts tonight, because uncertainty feels worse than goodbye. My low battery heart keeps dying slowly. Every time you leave me lonely. You say you love me, but your voice sounds cold, and I don't know what to hold. My low battery heart keeps flashing warning signs. Still I wait for your reply, even if it burns me every time. I still stay online. I remember when your eyes felt softer, back when we still spoke about forever. Now your touch feels halfway disconnected, like your body stays but not your sin. And I hate the way I still chase after tiny moments that resemble odors. Guess I'm scared that if I stop believing, everything we built will fully vanish. Outside thunder rolling through the skyline. Inside all our tension keeps expanding. You say maybe we just need some breathing room. I hear maybe we find the ending. Still I reach for you across the silence. Still my hands remember how to love you, even while my heart begins collapsing. I keep choosing what destroys me. Tell me something honest, even if it breaks me now, because false hope only drives this side. My low battery heart keeps dying slowly. Every time you leave me lonely. You say you love me, but your voice sounds cold, and I don't know what to hold. My low battery heart keeps flashing warning signs. Still I wait for your reply, even if it burns me every time. I still stay online. Maybe love in the generation was never built to last forever. Maybe we're just temporary signals crossing briefly through each other's loneliness. But I wanted something deeper than distraction, something stronger than can be an affection. I wanted mornings, holidays, old age. You wanted freedom without consequences. Now the rain keeps tapping on the rooftop like the city itself feels heartbroken. And I wonder if you're lying awake too, or if you've already emotionally left me. Still I type your name into my messages, then erase every word before I send it, because part of me already understands. Some endings arrive long before goodbye. My low battery heart keeps flying slowly. Every time you leave me lonely. You say you love me, but your voice sounds cold, and I don't know what to hold. My low battery heart keeps flashing warning signs. Still I wait for your reply, even if it burns me every time. I still stay on. My low battery heart still glows for you, even after all the damage you do. Maybe broken things can still shine too. Phone screen light fading into blue. Still awake because of you. a beautiful warning. Half-drunk smile at 4 in the morning. Everybody else became background noise. Soon as I heard your dangerous voice, you had heartbreak hidden in your posture. I had loneliness I couldn't conquer, so we collided in slow motion, like two storms surging for emotion. Your fingers cold against my shoulder, your perfume pulling me in closer, and suddenly the room felt weightless, like we were young and almost painless. But every spark comes with destruction, every craving leads to something. Still I let the fire move through me, even while it slowly consumed me. Maybe we were built to break apart, still you fit perfectly inside my heart. You're my soft disaster, sweetest kind of danger. Every time I leave you, I just miss you faster. You're my soft disaster, beautiful stranger. Even if you ruin me, I still chase after. Backseat rides beneath the streetlights, conversations turning into confessions. You kept laughing at my fake composure, I kept drowning in your imperfections. Every scar you carry looked familiar, like we came from similar wreckage. Maybe that's the reason we connected. Two lost souls romanticizing damage. Now the city's colder without you, every crowded place feels incomplete. And I hate how every song reminds me of your heartbeat tangled up with mine. Sometimes I still hear your footsteps in the silence right before I sleep. Guess some people leave invisible fingerprints long after they disappear. Maybe we were never meant to last, still I replay every second back. You're my soft disaster, sweetest kind of danger. Every time I leave you, I just miss you faster. You're my soft disaster, beautiful stranger. Even if you ruin me, I still chase after. The sky outside is turning silver, and suddenly the night feels fragile, like the magic only lives in darkness, like daylight exposes every weakness. Still, if I could restart the story, I'd still walk straight into your chaos, because some connections feel eternal. Even when they self-destruct eventually, you taught me love can feel cinematic, messy, painful, addictive, electric. And now every calm relationship seems empty compared to what we almost had together. Maybe peace was never what I wanted, maybe I confuse intensity for destiny. Either way, your memory still lingers like smoke trapped deep inside my lungs. You're my soft disaster, sweetest kind of danger. Every time I leave you, I just miss you faster. You're my soft disaster, beautiful stranger. Even if you ruin me, I still chase after. You're my soft disaster, burning ever after. Even in the silence, I still hear your laughter. 4 a.m. and the city glows, still no place feels like home. Morning slowly pouring through the curtains, dust and silence floating through the bedroom. For the first time in a while, I don't reach for you instinctively. Maybe healing happens quietly, maybe closure sounds like breathing easier. The city wakes outside my window, and somehow I survive the feeling. All the nights that nearly broke me, all the tears hidden in cheap alcohol, all the memories that haunted me now feel if your ghost still visits sometimes, it doesn't own me anymore. This is my first sunrise without you, and somehow the sky still turns gold. I thought losing you would end me, but my heart still beats on its own. This is my first sunrise without you, and the world still moves beneath my feet. Maybe love can leave a scar forever without destroying me. I still remember rooftop conversations, taxi rides, and all the bad decisions. But memory no longer feels like drowning. Now it feels like distant music. And I finally sleep without waiting for your name to light across my phone screen. Funny how survival looks ordinary after months of emotional warfare. There's beauty in becoming softer without becoming empty afterward. And maybe that's the real ending. Not forgetting, but forgiving slowly. So tonight I open all the windows, let the fresh air flood the apartment. For the first time the silence feels peaceful instead of painfully unfinished. And even if I miss you now and then, I know I'll still be whole again. This is my first sunrise without you, and somehow the sky still turns gold. I thought losing you would end me, but my heart still beats on its own. This is my first sunrise without you, and the world still moves beneath my feet. Maybe love can leave a scar forever without destroying me. To every lonely night that shake me, to every mistake I call romance, to every glass raised toward oblivion, to every song born from heartbreak. Thank you for teaching me survival. Thank you for proving I could heal. Because the girl who cried beside the neon isn't the same woman standing here now. The horizon slowly brightens around me, and for once the future doesn't terrify me. Maybe endings are just hidden doorways leading quietly toward another beginning. So I breathe in the morning deeply and let the past dissolve behind me, like headlights fading down an empty road, finally disappearing into dawn. This is my first sunrise without you, and somehow the sky still turns cold. I thought losing you would end me, but my heart still beats on its own. This is my first sunrise without you, and the world still moves beneath my feet. Maybe love can leave a scar forever without destroying me. This is my first sunrise. This is my first without you, and I finally feel the warmth again. Maybe broken hearts still find their rhythm. Maybe this is where I